What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Pokemon TCG 101. My name is Purplecliffe, and today we're going to be showing you how to do one of the most convoluted things in this game, but also one of the most important, and that is trading. I'm going to be showing you many things in this video, including how to trade, how to know what trades are good, and how to completely build your collection whilst first starting off. Now we're going to start this off by going over to TCGO and looking at the trade feature. There are many different things within this that are kind of hard to understand as a first-time player, but we're going to start off right here by going over the main menu. When you go to your collection tab and hit trade, you're met with 5 things here: my trade offers, public offers, offers to me, trade history, and create a trade. Most of these things right here are pretty self-explanatory. My trade offers will show you the trade offers that you have currently pending. Offers to me are the pending offers to you. Trade history lets you see the trades that you've done or received in the past. And public offers is just the open trade post where you'll see everybody's trades. And we're going to go over this part extensively in a little bit. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is the create a trade option. There are 2 different buttons when you see here. You have public trade and private trade. When you go to public trade, this is just a post to the overall marketplace that other people will be able to see and look at your trade and possibly take it right there. Now, there's a few things that we're going to go over with the public trade. And the first off is the timing. Say that we were going to go get a Pansage here and we were giving a Machop. When we were posting the trade, it would give us 3 options. Each of them costs, it's 1 coin per hour that you put it up. And a lot of people, when they first start the game, think that the 48-hour option is the best. That is actually not true. The best option you can do would be 8 hours, and we're going to explain why. So when you go to the open public offers on the trading post, you'll see at the right it says ends at 0 hours 0 minutes. Now they show you the trades in descending order. So the first trade you'll see is the trade that is about to expire. That means that these trades have been up for the entire 8 hours and they have not gone through, and there's probably a good reason why. The trades that you've seen here are normally terrible. Primarina GX for a team up. You could probably get 6 Primarinas for 1 team up. Steam Siege for netballs. Netballs are worth more than a Steam Siege. Just these trades are the ones that were left over after people cherry-picked the good ones. When you put it at 8 hours, that means that your trades are going to get up here. Now, there's also a big part of this. Newer players or just people that are opening up the trading post are going to see the trades that are ending soon first. So say that you put up your trade for 48 hours. It's going to take 47 hours and 55 minutes for them to even show for most people. But if you do it to 8 hours, after 7 hours, 55 minutes, people are going to see them here. Now, when the trades are right about to end is the highest chance that they will be accepted, because the newer player or the uninformed player of prices will see them and be like, oh, okay, 2 Lost Thunder for a Necrozma. I really want a Necrozma for my deck, and I have a couple packs. Sure, I'll take that trade. When you're probably losing some profit here. Now, you might be asking, well, Cliff, how do I know what my cards are worth or how much I should pay for a Necrozma? There's actually multiple different guides online, the most popular being Outcast. It is a good reference sheet, though I must warn you, never use this as a Bible. There's only 1 or 2 people that are working on the website, so it's hard for them to constantly update it, so you only want to use this as a reference and double check on the price of cards yourself. Another really good option is a Discord that has a trading post in it. I have one myself. If you would like to join it, it's completely free. You can just click on the link in the description down below. We have a trading post. You can ask for price checks on cards. People will be able to help you out, as we have many veteran traders in there that are helping people really just build up their collection. Now, if you want to look for certain cards or even find better trades than the ones that are posted and you see right off the bat, you can use the search feature. Now, the search feature is one of the more confusing parts about this game, as it doesn't really give you much explanation, and it's kind of hard to work around, but we're going to go over that right now. When you click this, you have 4 different tabs. You can go for cards, packs, gameplay, and avatar. Gameplay includes coins, deck boxes, and sleeves. Avatar is the shirts and pants and hats that you can get in-game. And packs and cards are the big one. So say that you wanted to trade 4 team-up packs. You would go to packs right here. You would click I am getting, and you would click the pack that you wanted to get. Say team-up. this is going to show you all of the trades that you're able to give to get those packs. Now again, these trades are really bad. You would want to scroll down towards the around 7-hour 59-minute mark, because those are the trades that were just posted, or you could take the time and scroll through and look. Sometimes you'll find some good trades hidden in here. Now if you wanted to look for a specific card, we can go over to the card feature right here. Say we were looking for Necrozma GX. So the way that searching GX cards in this works is you have to put a dash, and it's very hard to explain that. If you were to type Necrozma, let me spell it right, Necrozma GX, it would say that there's no features or no way to find that, and that makes a lot of people think, okay, well then there's no card there. That is not true. In order to search for GXs, you have to type a dash and then GX, and then they will pop up. These are all of the trades. They'll slowly load through as you look it up. There's actually a lot of Necrozmas, but putting this up there, it's going to show Ultra Necrozma, it's going to show Dawnwings Necrozma, Duskmane Necrozma, and it's going to show each of the individual rarities for that. If we were looking for a specific rarity, this is actually might be a pretty good deal. If we were looking for a specific rarity, say I only wanted to see trades for a full art Ultra Necrozma, we could go over here and look at the set symbol. This is Forbidden Light number 127. So if I wanted to search for a full art version of that, we would go to the cards at the top right, and we would type I am getting, go down to Forbidden Light, and type in 127. And now this is only going to show us getting the full art Ultra Necrozma. So it just skips all of the other trades that we didn't want to see, and it's going to show us what we were looking for. Now this is a much easier way to find the cards that you want, as it's going to load only those, and it's a lot more manageable to look through. We can see right here 2 packs and a full art Lugia for a Ultra Necrozma. This one is 3 team-ups for an Ultra Necrozma, which we saw before. And that's pretty much it. I have a really large collection on this game, so most of the trades I can see, but say that nothing was loading, you could click the acceptable trade only thing and see if there's any others. There's currently no other trades. There's not many Ultra Necrozmas on there. But that's the best way to look for it. So say that you wanted to give packs. We would go over here to I am giving. Say you have a bunch of Ultra Prisms and you're giving those packs, and say I want to get a Guzzlord GX. It would show all of the trades of me giving Ultra Prisms and getting the Guzzlord. Now that we went over how to trade in this, we're going to go over a few more options in here. You could go over for the 4-want or the 4-review thing. So say there are certain cards that you were looking for. Say you wanted some Skip Blooms, some Hollow Energies, and you just wanted to look for those all at the same time. You could mark those cards 4-want and then go over here to the 4-want feature and hit apply. And this will show you all of the cards that are marked for 4-want and nothing else. And that's really nice. There are also multiple different ways. There's 4-review. So say that you didn't want it to show 4-want in private trades. You could set it for review. Now we're going to go over the private trading feature. If you want to trade cards, I guess I should have said this earlier, you have to have them marked for trade. Again, we went over this in the last episode of TCGO 101. There are 2 different kinds of cards. There are the tradable and the trade locked. If it's trade locked, obviously you can't trade it. But if it is tradable, you are able to hit the for trade button right here. And that means that that card will show up in your trade inventory for other people to trade with. Say we were to go over here and I were going to trade with somebody else. Let's go to private trade and go to someone on my friends list. If I wanted to trade with 5 Parker family, all of these cards he has marked for trade. So these are the cards that he wants to trade. Say he had a Mega Alakazam. It wouldn't show up unless he had that card marked for trade. So it wouldn't be able to go from there. And if you don't have any cards marked for trade, people cannot trade with you because there's simply nothing in your trade inventory that they can drag on there. So you would put what they're giving you, and then you would put what you're giving them, and you would hit done, and it would send it. Now they have the option to either accept it, refuse, or counter it. If they counter it, it goes back to you. Now there are 2 ways to private trade. There's private trading with friends, and there's private trading with public, and we're going to go over that right now. Friends lists are capped at 250 people. Sadly, you can only have 250 friends. So if you have a full friends list, there is another way to trade with people, and that is using the chat rooms. If you go up to the top right here and click the plus button, there is a trading post. Now, I do not suggest ever trying to find cards from here. it's very, very hard to get a good deal, and it's normally just ends up being spam. But if you join the trading post and someone else is in the trading post, you could send them a public-private trade, which is one of the wording things that this game doesn't do very well with. So say that there was a person on here. There's currently nobody typing because it's in the morning when I'm recording this. But say we were to go and find someone on there. We would go to private trade, and then we would go to public and type their name in. Say it was Awesome Arcade. Now I would be able to trade with him and go through that. Now, a big part about this game is it is a supply and demand market. So there's many ways to profit off of this solely by trading and going around looking for cards and then selling them for higher. If you took econ class in high school or in college, it's pretty much defined right there. But one big way to build your collection is to buy cards that a lot of people need and then sell them for higher. So you could say make a trade. We're going to go over here and look at this right now. Say we were to make a trade for Electro Powers and Volkners. Right now, a lot of people are trying to get Electro Powers and Volkners because decks are using them, and not many people have them. So we're going to go over here, get 4 Electro Powers and say 4 Volkners. Now, I know that I could trade all of these for about 1 pack. So we're going to go over here and we're going to give a card that is worth less than a pack, but maybe somebody could use. Let's go over here to Komodo GX. This card is very, very inexpensive. It's not worth much at all, but we can put that right there, and I'm sure that someone will be like, okay, I have extra Electro Powers, I have extra Volkners, I don't need these, I could get a Komodo. We're actually going to make this trade look a little bit nicer by putting in an old pack that's not worth that much. So right here, these cards I would say are worth about half of a team-up pack. And I know that I could trade these cards for a team-up pack. So we're going to go over here and post this trade and then wait for it to go through. It'll probably take towards the end, since this trade I'm expecting more or less people who are just wanting random cards to pick through. But there's a good chance this will go through. And once this goes through, we can go ahead and make another trade. Say, I am getting 1 team-up pack, and we are giving the Electro Powers, trainers, Electro Powers and the Volkners. Or say I wanted to do, let's try and double this. 2 Electro Powers and 2 Volkners. So I might be able to make 2 team-ups. We're going to post that as well for 8 hours. Now, a really good way is to make profits off of cards is to kind of see what decks are doing well at tournaments and try and pick up a bunch of the cards that are doing well for less than their cost and sell it for more. If there's somebody who really, really wants a secret rare Zekrom Pikachu, they may overpay for it just to get it so they can use it immediately. You would obviously be taking the time to wait and hold on to the cards for that and then trade for it there. But in the end, you'd be making profit. And there is a really, really, well, it's a very easy way to start building up a collection. Now, as we went over in the last video, when you get tradable packs, you want to save them. You do not want to use them. Packs are kind of a currency in this game. If you go over here to public offers, you could probably see Zekrom Pikachu, you're getting a bunch of packs. You would be able to use these packs to trade for the other cards. Now, there are ratios out there that are always changing. Again, one of the best ways to find out what those ratios are would be asking a Discord or check the reference guide. The reference guide for card ratios is normally more updated than the cards themselves, but that's one of the best ways to go about it. Now, as you can see here, I actually did a lot of trading when Team Up first came out. I was buying Jirachis for around 4 to 5 packs, and I was selling them for 8. And I ended up making multiple of these trades, and I got a lot of profit, and then I used those in order to buy the cards that I needed for my Zekrom Pikachu deck, because I only pulled 2 or 3 out of my 500 packs. I have many friends who've actually made over thousands of packs of profit just by doing this, and also by trade sniping. Trade sniping we're going to go over in a separate video because it's just a bigger topic, but let me know in the comments if you're able to get any good trades from doing this. Now, one last thing we're going to go over is gem promos. If you're brand new to the game, this might be kind of irrelevant, as it's more or less a thing for returning players. About a year ago, we used to have a feature in the shop called promo boxes. If you went over here, you would be able to go to the shop, and instead of buying packs and just theme decks and packs, there would be blister options where you could get, say, 3 packs and a Jirachi promo. The Jirachi promo might only be worth a few dollars in real life, but it was worth a lot in TCGO, because when you bought these, they were trade locked. So if one passed and then didn't pop up for, like, say a year and a half, there's no other way to get that card unless you trade for it. And the only way to trade for them was a feature called gems. These were a Canadian-only feature, which actually ended a few months ago, that would allow you to spend money to buy these packs, and then they were tradable in-game. Now, these promos were not able to be put in from outside codes, as they didn't have codes for them, so the only way to get them were in there. And there's actually a few of them that are worth a lot of money. If we went over here to the collection, one of the big ones that is known is Regirock. Regirock promo. This card goes for, it used to go for 40 to 50 packs, but a lot of people didn't know that this card, which isn't that good, was worth so much. This card was given out during the Roaring Skies era about 3 or 4 years ago, just for showing up to a card shop. There was no other way in TCGO other than spending gems in Canada to get this, and this card ended up seeing play, and it shot up in price. Now, you want to be very careful when you're trading cards that are X and Y and Black Star promos, as there are a few of them that are worth hundreds and hundreds of packs. And if you're a returning player, you may have some of these and not even know. So always, when you're trading promos, if you see, say, you're getting 4 packs for a certain Azelf promo, there's a chance that that Azelf could be worth a lot more. I don't know if there is an Azelf gem promo. I'm just using that as an example. So always check the price of your promos before anything when you're trading those. Now, as I said, we're going to be going into more trading features in upcoming videos as how to trade snipe, how to really make the maximum of profit, and how to day one trade. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully you're able to build your collection like I've been able to build mine, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next episode of PTCGO 101.